Hi, everybody. We are halfway through week 2 right now, so hopefully you are working on Module 4A. Module 4 has been broken into two separate modules, Module 4A and 4B, both covering Newton's second law. Newton's second law is one of my favorite topics in this course, if not my favorite topic. Hopefully, once you see how problem solving works with Newton's second law, the idea of writing this equation of motion for a system based on the individual forces, it's very elegant. It comes from the simple equation, the sum of forces is equal to mass times acceleration. So you're not having to hunt through to find the right kinematics equation like you sometimes have to with 2D projectile motion. There's really just this one equation, and you just learn to apply it in all of these very different situations. So that's where we're headed. A couple things I wanted to check in about. First, the most common things that students are finding challenging are the most common things that students find challenging in the in-person version of this class, which are the combined concept problems. They are more complex, and that is a huge skill that we're learning in this course. And it's also the most important skill that you're learning in this course because you're learning to really think critically and carefully about problem solving. And that's the skill that lets you, take what you learn in this course and use it in whatever you end up doing for your major and beyond. And so that will come with practice. Every module ends with combined concept practice. I really encourage you to work on your time management so that you have time to reach out to me before the modules due. The module assignment is due. If you can't, that's okay, but definitely reach out to me before you take the quiz on it so we can discuss anything that you got stuck on the assignment or that you're not sure of. So now that the quiz is the day after the assignment's due, hopefully you can really make use of me wanting to help you really understand those so we can work through problems you got stuck on, etc. The other thing that students are finding challenging is not working with numbers. You might have taken physics in a way where they just give you some numbers, you plug them into some equations, you get another number, and there's your answer. And that's not really what physics is. We like to explain the world in a much more general way where then anybody can apply that solution to their situation. What is your initial velocity? What is the angle of your ramp? And so we like to write our solutions in terms of the parameters of the system, the angles, the speeds, the initial positions. And so the answers can look messy, from a mathematics point of view. The good news is it's going to get better because you're going to get used to it. You're just going to get used to having a messy looking answer. And that's what you would be plugging into the calculator. So it's actually saving you a step. So hopefully by the end of the semester, you are comfortable with it and you actually prefer it. I hate working with numbers unless I'm doing a lab because then they're just made up numbers that somebody made up for a problem versus really being able to describe a system more generally. So just hang in there with that, but again, reach out with questions. You should be able to see, I've posted, if you go to the quizzes and you look at a completed quiz, for example, quiz 3 for module 3, you can then see the link to the full solution for the show your work problems. And you can see what kind of one of these messy algebraic answers looks like. So reach out to me with any questions on any of that. Good luck diving into Newton's second law. All right, I'll talk to you all soon.